SatisFactory-streamer han gjør.
Ja, står de og danser? Nei. Han Elias som skal presentere spillet.
Streamman said, HolyFrey is now new. Streaming SatisFactory. SatisFactory 1.0 releases 10.9 2024. HolyFrey Mobile. HolyFrey Live.
Lenger enn turen på det spillet. Nei, det vet ikke jeg. Er det Helge Duncan?
Okay.
Shit!
And Caterium is one of them. So make them all shiny and stuff.
Yeah.
Really nice. And they can be used on like almost all the buildings. So it's not just like for walls and floors and stuff like that. It's actually for every. And in fact, almost every video I've made, I've used the I can't remember. It's like
Oh, the iron colored-ish.
yeah. What's
silver,
what's
but like...
the cool like carbon fiber color? It's called carbon fiber something I think in the game on concrete, which I always thought looked pretty cool. So it's not just like darkened color concrete. It's actually with a different finish. And now we're at and there's also new windows. I forgot to mention that. And I didn't say this in the video, but I did show it in the B-roll. There are now stairs in SatisFactory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How about that? So confirming that once and for all, because I saw there was still a little bit of doubt when I posted the video, but there are new stairs in the game, okay? And they're pretty baller. Not gonna lie, they're pretty useful. And you can make like people at Coffee Stand have made like huge like spiral staircases that go super high up, and it looks super cool. So really looking forward to that. And yeah, that's mostly the cosmetic stuff. And now we're starting getting to the balancing changes, which, as you may not know, we've made number changes.
Numbers, yeah.
And I'm not gonna go too deep into this. The patch notes do mention a lot of this stuff, like how certain milestones are unlocked earlier, and how like fuel gens have their own milestone now, and like the fuel gens are, what was the change again? It's like they take less input now.
Sorry, I was so. Did you hear the shout from downstairs?
I was trying to ignore it.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. So I just got completely. I'm so sorry. What was it?
Yeah.
Fuel gen something.
Yeah, the change to fuel generators where like they consume less fuel now. Yeah. So you'll need to build more to get the. But you get more power.
Interrupt to moderate.
Oh yeah, this was the. Oh yeah, I remember this mishap. Yes, I think you
Counterspell.
do need to build more.
They require less fuel to output the amount of engines. You can build more now with the like if you have like a fuel generator set up right now, you're going to build more with the same amount of like fuel that you put into them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Words. Thank you.
So we haven't like.
Det er fortsatt 10 minutter igjen.
Does it count as a nerf or a buff? I'm not sure in this case actually, because it's a little bit of a both, right?
It's a change.
Yeah, it's a big change.
Yes.
The cop out.
So stuff like that. So we'll drop these patch notes in the on socials and whatnot.
Det er
Alt
fucking-
er på Magen, ja.
Alle mager har det.
Yeah, socials?
Nei, det har vært siden dag
And yeah,
1.
there's a ton of new parts. There's a bunch of new recipes. There's new alt recipes. I've avoided talking too much about recipes and alt recipes
Jeg ser han, jeg.
because I think it's more fun for you guys to discover that and go through it. Also because
Nei.
some of these numbers change.
Yeah.
Less than 10 minutes. Let's go.
That and there are quite a few of them. So,
Yeah. Drones can now use all fuel types, not all fuel types, but
Nei, du må jo ta den ut
almost
på
all fuel
baren.
types instead of just batteries. So batteries have like
Du ser han ikke.
significance of batteries have been reduced
Reduced.
rather. And yeah, drones fly differently depending on what fuel type you use. So the better the fuel type, like the more complex the fuel type it is to produce,
jobb, sikkert.
the faster drones will fly.
Oh my so expanding
Oh,
scope.
this one is juicy. You want to take this one?
What is that? I can't read from here.
Ja, det må du få lov til. da.
Må du bruke time-rappen.
The
Den
most
hjelper
dramatic.
deg
Actually,
jævlig
it
her.
might be for some people because it's probably the most
the
early game
yeah.
feature of 1.0. Maybe. The fact that the biomass burner now has a conveyor belt input.
Yeah.
Which is going to make that quality of life in the beginning of the game very, and maybe later.
En
who
li-
knows?
Jeg må flytte
Very,
deg der, for
very,
ellers så
very.
dreper den den grønne der.
It's like a small thing changed in the early game, but that will have a huge.
Just the
Ja,
fact
jeg
that you
har
have
samme
to,
level som en
again,
El
harking back
Toro
to the
i
dimensional
Harry
depot,
Potter.
just not having to make as many round trips back there.
Yeah.
Lange spilt
To
4
continue to
dager.
speed them.
Yeah, this
So,
is
yeah.
gonna be super nice. One thing also, we'll see a little bit how this plans out, but when I was playtesting this at least, I think placing manifolds for biomass generators, you might notice that like they might not be as good because of how fuel generators like, because you need to fill up for a manifold to make sense, right? And in the early game, sometimes you'd rather have just like put in 10 fuel in that one, put in 10 in that, and 10 in that, and so on and so forth, rather than like fill up fuel dens, because you'll get more power if you just have an even flow.
Yeah.
So like I think in the early game, I think my prediction, and I may be wrong about this, but my prediction is that we'll see a lot more load balancing for this particular
you can tell
thing. Because I think manifold is
the
like the
trolls
overall
that
like
they can do whatever they want. I don't care what they are.
So I predict that we'll see more load balancing for biomass generators in the early game, and then you'll move over to manifolds as the game goes on.
Du går feil.
But who am I? What do I know? I
Yeah,
haven't finished the
like
game.
everything else they do on that fucking platform.
Let's see here. Yeah, there's a bunch of small tweaks
går
as well
feil vei.
to some of the. Here's the thing,
no.
yeah.
Det er
So
den
fuel
veien.
gens now produce 250 megawatts instead of the previous 150. So
ja
that's
vel.
the thing we touched on previously.
It's a freebie.
And there's a bunch of stuff with like NAM changes, such as like programmable splitters and geothermal generators. They're no
No
longer
auto time
being
wrapping
supercomputers, so they're going to be accessible earlier on.
But you have that
yeah,
one?
it's also in
It's
NAM.
totally bullshit.
Instead of being in tier 5, so it's going to be accessible earlier, which is going to be trying,
Look
we're trying to
at
really
my
enable
title.
Globalist being able to destroy gas.
If you see on the
filters.
title there, you can see what it
You
is
want to talk
for
about this one?
on the
Oh
stream.
yeah, hard drive rerolling
Yeah.
and saving. Yeah. So each hard drive you get now only gives you 2 alt recipes instead of 3. But as a change,
It's SatisFactory 1.0.
it's still a buff because if you don't like those 2 options, you can now reroll each and every hard drive once. So you do technically end up getting 4
Anonymous
options. The thing is, if you do choose to reroll
"Oh, the
your hard
actual
drives,
game is
you
coming
can't then
from
go
beta to
back
launch."
to the previous 2. So
Yeah.
it is kind of a shot in the dark.
That's
About
correct.
like, okay, I
It's
don't like my 2 current
really
options
cool.
I can pick from.
good game.
But if you do opt to reroll and those other 2 options end up being worse or also unattractive, then well, yeah, tough luck.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 options and 1 reroll option for a two new options.
Yeah.
Anonymous.
And they should also only be able to
Said,
present
Will you
recipes
be
that you
playing
can
it live in
produce.
6 minutes?
By
I will be
stage
playing
in
it, but
game.
I need to update it and
Maybe.
see if I get a dedicated server running on
So yeah,
the.
those are most of
on
the
the
new
new
features
version,
coming in
so,
1.0. We also have a bunch
I
of
will-
quality life
I will
stuff,
play
like,
it,
some being able
as
to build
soon as
straight
I
conveyor belts,
can.
making 90 degrees turns. This is a banger of a feature.
Yes.
And Linus is nodding behind me.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I will play it.
It's
Yes.
so good.
I need
Being
to
able to
get
just
the
like drag from one input to
dedicated
the output and just
server
get
up
like
and,
straight proper
things
conveyor
like
belts. And You can get most of the use cases in there. You just need to learn like, a
Skal
little bit,
bruker
when
du
to
de
put
mennene
voice
dine?
and like what order to
Ja.
drag things.
Nå bytter vi litt, da.
So that's really nice.
Pre-downloaded
If you
before
also
the
if you
launch.
hold control when building railways, you
No,
can
they are
get things become
updated
straight,
on
so it'll be straight
Steam
in the same axis
in
as,
5 minutes.
as like
In 5 minutes, it's available on
as their
Steam.
connection point. So they'll still slope down and up depending on the curvature of the terrain. But that is also huge. Oh wait, I didn't know this. Wait, this is new to me. Okay, apparently you can free place signals now, so you can place them wherever you want on the railway instead of just at like
Damn, I
the
hope it
intersection
don't
point.
crash
That's
through
actually pretty
nowhere.
dope.
I have yet to place a single.
I
I have, and I didn't
in my
notice
life.
that.
So I wouldn't know.
That's huge. Holy shit.
I don't think
Damn.
so.
I'm actually wow. That's pretty cool.
Chat, is anyone else here a true and tested conveyor belter? Why have trains when you can just have a million belts running across
Because
the
it's fun to set up the signaling system. It seems complex, but it's really fun.
Yes, it is complex.
Yeah, but it's really fun when you get it to work.
Nah.
That's dope. I've also just don't feel no.
Once you're used to it, you're
Yeah.
just like,
Here's another thing that I didn't know. I actually don't know what this entails, but like when you're dismantling blueprints, you can also now change the build mode to completely dismantle all parts of the blueprint instead of only a single element. Wasn't that in the game already? Well, maybe that's not enough today.
I am going to be real, and yeah, I think I'm allowed to say this.
Is this not an up-to-date chat, or maybe I'm wrong? It's not.
I've played internal for so long that I just don't remember.
Less than 4 minutes. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just played update
Yeah,
1.0
I think so
long.
too. Yeah, internal has been the life. for
And
so
yeah,
long.
there's a bunch of changes to like the build system. There's
Bare
the
med
clearance
lite
system
gjennom,
has
Erik.
actually been updated as well. So
Ja,
like
men
they're a
jeg
bit
må
tighter.
laste ned
There's the
og
guideline system where I've showcased in this video where you
Du
can
må
get clear
streame live
guidelines
i
now
kveld,
instead of
jo,
having
klokka
green
3.
lights.
Når det er
Nei,
sånn.
det kommer jeg ikke. Jeg kommer ikke til å spille
And
med den
they also show like
debatten.
direction and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Jo.
And
Da må
then
du
it
stoppe
talks
å
about
komme
narrative,
der
which we mentioned before. There is a narrative now in the game. We
Ja,
won't talk too much
ja,
about
ja,
that.
ja.
That's up for you guys to discover.
Yes.
There's a ton of stuff in the world. I'm not going to go through these.
And again, to touch on the narrative super quickly, again, every single one I think of Ada's lines have been changed from the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, every single line.
Da plinger telefonen.
Worth checking them out.
HolyFrey live.
And yeah, we're 3 minutes away
And
from
you-
release,
yeah,
and we
you-
haven't even gotten to the end of the
Holy
patch
Pray
notes.
Live!
There's so much
Ding,
else
ding,
coming
ding,
on.
ding,
We
ding.
have to do with like optimization,
hello.
achievements, bug fixing,
Ja, men at du sitter og
network
kommenterer og snakker
optimization.
etter
There's been a lot of work gone into working out
Det ligger
the
bare
kinks
fyren
with the
opp.
networking
Ja,
code.
Ja,
Conveyor
slapp
belt
av litt nå, jeg holder på å
system has
prøve
been
å finne
completely
save
remade for
i
networking, for
mine.
instance.
skimming through the Steam post real quick to see what
Yeah, exactly. Save system has been optimized, so like saving should be way faster. The rendering as well, like and like objects that are saved into the save file are also optimized. So yeah, there's so
Good
much
shit.
and dedicated servers. Haven't even touched
Dedicated
that.
servers.
Dedicated servers are also gotten a lot of love, a lot of fixes for dedicated
Thank
servers.
you, Ben,
Not only Ben, but also
and all people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're finally going to fully support dedicated servers now, by the way. Dedicated servers have, up until 1.0, been experimental, so they have not been finished. So now we're fully supporting them. 2 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do you want me? I can push
Jeg
the
trodde jeg visste
thing,
hvor safe
so,
det var.
Ja, men gjør et prepping på forhånd.
And
Jeg har gjort det, men
it's
jeg
insane.
trodde at jeg
It's
visste
insane how
hvor
much
den
work has
var.
gone into this one like update.
Tydeligvis
And I
så
think
visste
for a
jeg
long
ikke det.
time, I think when you work
Oh,
on it for
man,
so long,
check up
we feel like, no, it's not too much new, really. But like, now that we actually started collecting,
Det er telefonen din, det der.
Shattering.
yeah,
Helge.
like when we
When
actually
actually-
go through the
yeah.
patch notes and
When
whatnot.
was
vil
the last-
tydeligvis
have
ha
you-
litt penger av han.
Played U8 recently at all?
Hva med dem?
No,
To
I
see-
can't.
Men sikkert sånn som
I
en
can't without
tiggere.
straight conveyor belts, and I can't with a
Ja, men
dimensional
ingen
depot,
vet
so I
hvem er
like
det,
just
ja.
refuse.
I took a couple of hours, just no more than a couple hours. So
Der sier
to just
hvis
do
du
it
vil
your
ha
way
noe,
up.
så gå i kirka. Der er
It's
Jesus.
insane.
Der får du nok.
It's night and day.
Yes, yeah, there's so many,
And Jesus will
so many
bring you
changes.
Yes.
glory and
And not only that, but like I really feel like the quality is
Ja, men
so much
absolutt.
better in
Yeah.
1.0.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Ja, det er ikke det de vil ha.
I feel really
Nei,
happy
nei,
and
nei,
proud
nei, nei.
of what the team has put together in terms of quality for the game, and I am really excited
De
to
vil at
see
du
and
skal åpne
hear
lommeboka.
how it's going to go once it goes out into the wild, and finally get everyone to play. It's scary.
I
Jeg
think I'm
fant
feeling
det.
the pulse now. Just
Yeah.
thinking about like all the buzz, all the
Yeah.
oh god, yeah.
So in 30 seconds, roughly,
sånn
you
telefon
guys
og sånn
are
der
gonna
foran
be
og
able
minst
to
en
play.
gang om dagen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
freaking out. I'm freaking out as well. I can't believe we got to this
Jeg
point.
får det der
With
dritet.
less than 30
Soon
seconds
count the
left.
amount of seconds on both of your hands.
Yeah,
Sikkert ikke
yeah,
stort.
so much work.
Nei,
with
de
that.
vil ikke snakke med
That's
meg.
kinda
Men jeg synes det er
Yeah,
like
it is.
greit, jeg.
So I hope you'll all enjoy.
Ikke sikkert du har skrevet telefonnummeret ditt på
1.0.
internett og
I
mye.
hope you'll enjoy playing
Det kan være,
SatisFactory.
men
And we can't wait to
Jeg
see everyone like
savner
make
det
content
ikke.
and stream and see what you build and like community highlights are
Nei,
gonna be
nå
nutty.
skal det
So
være
without further ado,
tilgjengelig.
everyone,
It's a launch angle.
thanks for hanging out with us.
Nå kommer release-traileren.
Ja, damn it.
Nå ser jeg på streamen.
Ja. Her er det. Det begynte jo klokka 4 sendinga der, men
Sitter og venter på når jeg våkner, altså.
så har jeg vært oppmøtt til det. Der, nå ser jeg her release-traileren.
Nå er det mer våpna.
Det er som gjør det forskjell litt der nå.
Vet ikke. Så får jeg etterpå.
Ja, men det er ikke innstillinger eller sånn.
Jeg har høyreklikket på SatisFactory og fjernet beta. Høyreklikket av properties, og der det står beta, jeg fjernet det.
Og hva?
For noe så da. Jeg skal lukke Steam nå.
Jeg må lage meg noe mat der før at du veileder meg på akkurat det.
Ja, jeg må teste og se at ting funker.
Ja, greit.
Det. Oi. Må kjenne så tar det på. Ok, da kjører vi på.
Jeg har laget HOD-kontroller nå på Ja, nå kommer SatisFactory til konsol og etter hvert.
Gjør du det?
Ja.
Ja. Det går så fint, dette.
Very cool. Jeg skal få drukke igjen.
Let's go, everyone! Holy shit, I can't
Da skal
believe
jeg
it.
starte Steam igjen.
Er det fullversjon å spille?
It is out! It is available!
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's downloading, hopefully for some people, but it is now finally coming out. SatisFactory 1.0. It's wow! It actually, now I feel it. I've felt nothing up to this point. I've just been dead inside. But holy shit, I can't believe it. 1.0 is out. So real quick, if you don't see anything happening in Steam on Epic, don't worry. On Epic, you might need to refresh the browser or like the client or whatever, and it should update. And on Steam, it's the same thing. Like you might need to refresh Steam or restart it.
All
and
right.
it'll kick off.
Verifying Steam.
But yeah, that we snuck in a little bit of extra thing at the end there. Yeah, so SatisFactory is coming to console. I guess is the thing I want to say here.
SatisFactory is coming to console, yeah.
We've dreaded this. I was like it's a huge undertaking to bring this game to console, but we are doing it together with the friends at Fish Labs. We've been working on porting this game to console. We don't have a release date or anything like that yet. We actually don't know fully when, if it can be even this year or next year or something like that. But we are working on it. And we are working on. I'm so excited for this. We are excited to bring console for SatisFactory for PlayStation 5 and Xbox.
Ja, PlayStation 5 og Xbox sier.
Anyways, so super exciting. One thing I also want to mention in regards to this is that we are also looking into getting proper controller support. If you been with us
Ja,
on
det må det.
dev streams, you know that this has been a topic that we talked
Apple har
about,
laget en
and
konsol.
it is a huge undertaking to be able to
For å si det sånn,
bring
jeg tror det
control
er litt
support
vanskelig.
to
Jeg tror ikke det
SatisFactory.
bare å lage en, og så
And
bare
we are going to bring
kalle det
control
et
support
eller
for
annet
PC as well, so
Har
it's
du
not
ikke
just
sett
for
den?
console. We haven't fully finished that
Har du
yet.
ikke dokumentaren om
And so that will be sort of an update in the future.
hvorfor det ikke kommer noe med
It's coming, but with control support comes
Nei, jeg har
a ton
ikke
of
satt meg
like
inn i det.
work that goes into,
har sett den,
we've had to
ikke det?
update menus,
tenker på at alt blir
like
streaming.
all widgets and like all the UI
Ja,
elements
det er
in the
jo-
game have to
det er jo
be
ikke noe vits i når det
accustomed
ikke
with
er
control support
spill
in mind.
som nye spill som blir lansert,
and,
bare relansering
But
av
we are
samme
doing
spill.
it. We are doing it. It's super exciting.
Yeah, I have consoles, but I stopped buying them
Yeah,
from
we're gonna hang out for a little bit longer actually because
PlayStation 3,
we're not gonna end the stream
times.
just yet because I know that you're all probably gonna ditch the stream now and just jump back into
I have the
SatisFactory.
new
But,
all Xbox
yeah, we're gonna hang out a little bit more.
box
Mark is
set
gonna join
version.
us, our game director, but
I hope he will listen to you. He was
he's not
talking
here.
again this morning about his project. He don't realize it's
probably on me not
Husker
to
vi fort til
tell him
Ørland,
that
ja,
it's
for at du skulle kjøpe nye
I don't care about history. I just answer some of his.
Yeah, how are we all feeling, chat? Are we excited? Are we happy?
Du må
I'm not-
klare den.
Can't believe that
I'm
we're
not
finally
going
here.
to talk about
How big is the download
project
for you
like
all?
that.
Because it will vary a little bit, I think. We have reduced the general like size of the game in total, so I'm not sure. 11 gigs on Steam for some people, 13, 10. I think the game is around like 13 gigs in total
Hvor
now.
mange prosent får du den ned til?
Linus is just shrugging his head. I don't know.
said.
A
Det
lot of
er jo,
people say 11 gigs.
da har du den jo nesten. Du må aldri gi opp.
And the team is celebrating, and we've tried to like soundproof this room as much as we possibly can, but and we haven't heard like
I
almost
have,
anything
told
from the
him,
bottom floor, but now we can actually hear them, which is pretty
how
exciting.
much
So
work
good
should
job,
be
everybody!
done and,
I can't believe we're here. Super excited.
things
Time to
like
party.
that.
It's time to get time to get wasted.
2006, and I tried to test things like that.
So yeah, as I mentioned before, we are coming to
nightmare
console. If you didn't hear the news or didn't
manage,
see it,
It was only for
we are coming to
two
console, and it's really
friends.
exciting. And we've
testing
been working
it.
on that for a long time together with
After
Fish
14
Labs.
days, we
who's doing the porting.
didn't play
And,
it anymore because it was
Control support is
it
also
wasn't fun
if you didn't hear that.
because it wasn't
Super
the
exciting.
people there.
Obviously, otherwise you'd have to play on console with, I don't know, you'd find a way. Anyways, there's a fly in here. It's really annoying. What else is there to say? I don't know. It's just What was that? yeah. Well, they'll figure it out. Okay. Yeah, chat. I see you. Like, where's 1.1? What is this? What is this shit? I can't believe this. We haven't even. It's not been out for like 10 minutes, and we're already complaining about where's 1.1. Oh boy. 20 minutes. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. Crossplay for console, we don't know yet exactly. We haven't decided, I think. There's a lot of work that goes into that. So we're not sure if we can support crossplay for console. So to be announced. There's a lot of stuff with consoles that we can't talk about right now, mostly because the biggest reason is because I haven't prepared for it, okay? Like, I just prepared for this stream mostly, so I don't want to give away any faulty information or anything like that. But we will follow up with more information in regards to consoles. We don't have a release date, like I said before, it might be this year, but I don't think it will, but maybe, who knows? Oh God, we're back. Who knows? We're back. We're doing it again. So yeah. Error occurred. Oh no. It's missing executable. Wait a second. Okay, if you're running into issues when you're downloading, make sure to, what's it called? Resolve files on Steam and Epic. So on Steam, you go to properties, and there's like a setting under properties there where you can go like, is it called resolve files, or is it called reconfigure? I can't remember what it's called. But you can like reconcile files and make sure and verify them. And it's the same thing on Epic. You right click on the thing and you go to the little dots, and you can validate them.
Det er nok det. Du må flytte deg, og så må du blinke, og så må du skyte, og så må du bruke de der hjelperne dine.
Og så må du bruke time-rappen.
Mark,
Så er han nede på 1, 2, 3.
you're supposed to be here.
Nei, men det var mye oppdatering på
Relying on you.
dedikert serverversjonen, ja.
I had a bunch of stuff planned with Mark when he's here, but he's not here, so it's really hard to like keep going. Anyway, yeah. What are your Linus? You take his place. Yeah, Linus is joining in.
I'll stall for time.
Yeah, how are you feeling? Maybe is that Mark?
I think it's
Yeah, how are you feeling?
amazing.
Yeah.
Like so nervous. So great that it's finally out.
Yeah, the last.
There he is.
There he is. Look at that.
I took his spot and then he.
Yeah, you can get in.
You take the good spot.
Okay. All right. Bye, Linus. Oh, okay. You mean you're like, yeah, scooch over. Oh, hi, Mark.
How do I sit here?
Yeah,
or-
you want to sit close to the mic. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Hey,
How's it going?
good. Congrats.
Mood seems to be great
Yeah,
down
yeah,
there.
yeah. No,
I,
it's good.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard anything throughout the entire stream, and then like
Really?
when we launched, I heard like the countdown.
Yeah.
Super exciting.
No, it's amazing.
Super cool.
And it's did you see any stats like the view counts and stuff?
No.
So it's like I think on total it was like over 80,000 people
Nei, jeg har
watching.
fortsatt
like, at
rødlig
that peak.
akles her.
Yeah, across both platforms. So I think the entire category of like
What the
all
shit?
Yeah. So that's counting the Satisfactory category on Twitch,
wow.
assuming that people are watching other people's streams.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, that's
Hi
actually
everyone. I felt like I've been streaming for like there's maybe 50 people here or
Yeah,
something like
that's
that.
actually higher than
Ja,
the
nå
current
tar vi en
user.
rest.
Damn. All
Spise
right.
med litt
Cool.
mat.
Well,
Du må spise den maten
glad that you all
som
tuned in for
brann
this
gir
shit. Exciting
It's been
times.
good.
Yeah, but what's the general feel for 1.0 that? Because I don't know. I feel like it didn't hit me until like when I pushed live on trailer.
Yeah.
And I saw the reactions to
Well,
it.
sure.
I felt
For
like
me,
Yeah.
the dismantle of the
Like
early
Brian
access.
Bolt.
yeah.
And I still remember the first time that I saw that.
Det har jeg ikke tid til nå, da.
Yeah.
He made that trailer. But that really hit me then as well.
Helge, du har ikke satt i der så det står plusstegnet. Men hvorfor står det healer der?
Det skjer når da kaster den ned så fort at
Jeg får den til å fungere her nå.
You know, like I always felt like we've tried to always not put out